Hi guys, Dr. YouTube Tucker here. Timothy Tucker, some of you. There's right here the youth of America today, like my son and a bunch of other young people. This is the truth about you.
One millennial says he is fed up with his generation and he is calling them all out. In a New York Post piece, he writes this: perhaps their Messiah complex is a result of being coddled, petted, and worshipped like toy poodles from infancy all the way to college. Pundits love to cite soccer participation trophies and the downfall of the Western civilization, but it gets even worse.
That fed-up millennial and New York Post writer Johnny Oleksinski joins us now to dive into it. Boy, you've got some angry tweets and firing back. What's been the response for this piece?
It's been very big and very mixed. So the first day, all the tweets were fabulous and so encouraging and happy. And then the millennials caught on to it on day two, after the 4th of July holiday was over, and those tweets are scathing.
Yeah, because the title of your piece, I'm a millennial and my generation sucks, just talks about how the millennials don't get off the couch very often.
They don't. It's actually, I wrote another piece for the Post not long ago about millennials being the shut-in generation. I interviewed several who spent whole weekends at home, very proudly, just binge-watching Orange is the New Black.
Or doing a Snapchat.
Or doing a Snapchat.
A sad face.
Of themselves binge-watching.
Johnny, when you walked in here, we all said, what's everyone saying? All your colleagues, what are they saying? And we want to read some tweets and then get your response, because this is from Paul. He says, it's just so obvious you live in a bubble of New York City white millennial privilege.
Well, so I'm just coming up on my first year of living in New York. I went to a state school in central Illinois, and I spent my whole life in the Chicago suburbs.
Here's a tweet. Debunked. All right, here's a tweet from Nick. He writes, sorry to hear old people tricked you into hating yourself. I don't even know what that means.
Well, my baby boomer friends are some of my best friends. And I don't hate myself, sorry.
Brianna tweeted this, just read your article about millennials, and as a 27-year-old, it's so sad to say I often feel the same way. Great piece. Ultimately, it's a rallying cry, what you wrote. You know, come on, everybody, let's go, right?
Exactly, and actually something I heard from colleagues at the Post was they thought some of the advice I gave to my millennial cohorts actually could apply to anybody.
Best piece of advice you gave?
I think that is to be, not be so myopic and insular. So we tend to, now on social media, it makes it very easy for us to surround ourselves with people who feel the same way we do about everything, so we never hear any opinions.
I like this other one. Stop blaming everybody. That's one of your other big action items. Why? What do you mean by that?
Well, what I found, and part of what inspired me to write the piece, is that whenever I go out with friends and we're talking about the job market or how work is going, it sort of it goes into this avalanche of blame. So why won't this baby boomer leave so I can take their job? Why are they paid more than me? Why am I not making as much money as my friend who's doing this? And blaming gets you nowhere. It just, that's what toddlers do, right? You tattle.
Right. It's an interesting piece.
We're
going to link it up on foxnews.com as well as on our Facebook page. Johnny, great to see you this morning. Thanks so much.
Clinton of any criminal wrongdoing, but this email scandal is not going away anytime soon. Now some members of Congress want answers. Tomorrow, the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee will question Director Jim Comey. On Tuesday, his boss, Attorney General Loretta Lynch, will face the Judiciary Committee. Speaker Paul Ryan wants the FBI to hand over all findings from the investigation and says Clinton should be blocked from having further access to classified material.
He did say that short of prosecution, some kind of administrative action might be in order. Look, I was on the ticket in 2012. After the convention, you get the full, deep classified information as part of transition, as part of being a nominee. I think the DNI, Clapper, should deny Hillary Clinton access to classified information during this campaign given how she so recklessly handled classified information.
Ryan also said that this case sums up the political machine that the Clintons have created.
This certainly does underscore the belief that the Clintons live above the law. And this is one of the reasons why people are so dissatisfied, so upset about government. They think that people live by a different set of rules, and the Clintons, they take a candle on this one.
All right, I'm going to go quick to this RNC ad that they put together with Comey's statements versus Hillary Clinton's statements. I'm going to short clip of that and get everybody's reaction.
I thought it would be easier to carry just one device for my work and for my personal emails instead of two.
She also used numerous mobile devices to send and to read email on that personal domain.
I did not email any classified material to anyone on my email.
110 emails in 52 email chains have been determined by the owning agency to contain classified information.
There were no security breaches.
We do assess that hostile actors gained access to the private commercial email accounts of people with whom Secretary Clinton was in regular contact.
Okay, so often when you get a baffling decision like the one that FBI Director Comey put forward yesterday afternoon, after a night's sleep, you wake up with a little bit more clarity. But Kimberly, I tell you this morning, after reading all the press, I felt like it was still as confusing as before as to why it happened.
Yeah, it's still kind of shocking in many ways because of the 14 minutes spent diligently going through all the detail, all the specifics, really making the case. Wow, I was like, wow, he's really giving us a tremendous amount of information in just an opening statement.